Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
We haven't done a sit-down like this in so long. It feels so weird.
Been a while, yeah.
Yeah, but we figured we will catch you guys up on things that have been going on. A lot has been going on, but you know, it's not everything that we usually come out and say. We usually try to do it in the back end of everything. Like we try to do it not on camera, but we just figured we'd just let you guys know.
Yeah.
So you guys are probably looking at a title like, oh my god, you're gonna go do surgery, blah blah, which it is. Well, I'm gonna explain this here in a minute. Basically, so Derek and I we've been trying for the longest time to have a baby. All of you know that. And we've got a few comments here and there, you know, thinking like I'm pregnant, or, you know, you've gained weight, or your belly is huge, or, you know, whatever it is. And I think one of the videos we had explained like, you know, I love food and, you know, quarantine. And so a month or two ago, I realized that I was kind of like bloating a lot. Like I would, you know, my stomach was huge and I was kind of wondering, and we were in the midst of trying to make a baby, whatever. So I just figured, you know, let's go check it out. Let's go see what's been, you know, going on. So I went to a new doctor where we moved to.
New OBGYN.
Right, just to do a check with him, and they did an ultrasound on my stomach, and come to find out, I had gallstone. Yeah. 2 gallstone.
Right. Well, we had a few tests done.
Yeah.
Ultrasound, sonogram, and it was of the abdomen. And yeah, so as Ruth said, they found that she had a couple of gallstones, and one is actually pretty big, too.
Not that big, babe.
Well, they said it was like a centimeter in diameter. It's pretty big, babe.
Really? How big is that?
Yeah, it's like this big. Anyway, so
it's big enough for him to notice.
Yeah.
But not so big enough that it is causing me anything. Because he says that usually when you have the gallstone, that you'd feel like uncomfortable after you eat, or you feel pain on your certain part of the body. But he asked me all of those things. I was like, I didn't even know it was there. I don't feel any pain. I don't feel anything. But he said that it's probably the reason why, you know, you can try to have a baby, but it might block your chance of having and conceiving a baby because you have that there. And he explained that to us, which kind of makes sense that it would be that answered the question. And also the fact that, and I read later that obviously the gallbladder produces bile, which is also what breaks down fat. So I basically wasn't able to break down my fats, which, you know, you don't break that down and you keep eating fat, bacon, all of those things. I love those foods. Yeah. So now it's sitting in my gut, and it's just sitting there, and I'm just gaining weight because I realized like I gained like 20 pounds or something in a matter of like 2 months. It was just crazy. And I had bloating, which I'd never had in my life. Just like, I'm like, what is happening with my stomach? So I'm sure all of you guys were like, Ruth has to be pregnant. Ruth is pregnant. And so I continuously saw that in the comments. And don't worry guys, like I'm not upset. I wasn't like mad or anything to see that, because I know you guys love pregnancy stuff and like people being pregnant. It's a blessing, obviously. Thrill. And I know you guys didn't mean it in any harm, but you know, in the back of my mind I was thinking, I'm not pregnant guys, I promise. I'm just like, we're just going through this on the back end of things, and you're not seeing exactly what's going on. So we talked about it with the doctor, and obviously one thing that he mentioned before I even get pregnant, to try to figure this out, because if I do get pregnant and it does flare up or something happens, and it might be emergency, and it might be
it's not good. To do the operation, you know, when the body is under distress with a pregnancy, it can be a big problem. So we suggested, you know, removing it, you know, possibly removing it now or soon. So we actually ended up going to another doctor that specializes in, you know, this matter, and he just wanted to know if, you know, she was in any pain or anything, discomfort, and thankfully she's not. She's doing good. So he suggested against it. He's like, you know what, I don't think, you know, it's necessary at this point. So, you know, we're opting not to do it right now. Yeah. And yeah, hopefully. Yeah. And also the main thing is, even before I went to that second doctor, you know, just hearing, oh my God, you have to go into surgery and you have to be put, you know, to sleep, and you have to go in there and cut things. Like,
I just didn't, I came home telling Derek, I don't know if I want to do that. So I went to bed a few of the nights and I was just Googling, and I was going to YouTube actually looking for people who've gone through the gallbladder removal things, and I heard like really bad stories and stuff, and it wasn't a great idea. And then the doctors tell you that, you know, you only have like a few months of like, you know, diarrhea, whatever. Sorry, it's too much. And they said, no, it's not a few months, it's basically your whole life, and you're taking medication upon medications. And even though they tell you like the gallbladder doesn't have a function, it does, and everything in your body has a function for something. And it might be harder for you to now eat fatty foods, and you have to cut fatty foods out of your diet. And also you could eat food right now, and then after 3 hours you're like in the bathroom. And I'm just thinking like, me eating food and going to the mall, going on a plane, and I'm just like, oh my god, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then you go to the bathroom like 4 or 5 times a day. It's just like a lot of issues with just removal, and I just didn't want to. So right now what's happening is the doctor says, you know, you don't have to do that now, obviously. So but what I've been doing now is just being healthier and eating more healthier foods. And also I'm taking some herbal stuff on the side. I'm not really going to say that here because I don't know if you know, I don't know if it's appropriate to say whatever it is, or it's safe to say whatever it is.
Taking some supplements, that's
taking
all.
Some supplements, just herbal supplements that is, you know, hopefully breaks it down or kind of makes my body produce more bile, just to, you know, it's supposed to do some stuff.
Hopefully it can just fix any problem, we'll say.
Right,
you know,
so I'm doing that now, and a lot of praying, and hopefully, you know, like it just heals itself. And so that's what's been happening. So yes, to answer all of your questions, guys, I am not pregnant.
She's not pregnant.
I was just very bloated.
Yeah.
And we were on our path to starting a family when we found out all of this, because I just felt that.
Well, I mean, we were already a family, but starting
extra. Sorry,
another child. Yeah.
Another child, and then this happened. I was like,
Summer's future brother or sister.
Yes.
Or twins.
Yes. So the journey continues. Let's go make a baby.
Ooh.
Now.
Easy, baby.
I'm just kidding.
Easy.
But this was definitely stressful, because I was just thinking all the things. Oh my god, they're gonna put me to sleep, and what if I don't wake up? Like, I was thinking of this million things in my head, and I've never ever had surgery in my life. So that was definitely scary, and then just having them take a part of me, and that was also scary. So yeah, that was basically it. So surgery was one of the things that came up, but we have decided not to go through with that, and praying, and you know, we're gonna have faith, and also doing whatever we need to do to be healthy, and taking the supplements, whatever, to just try to figure out if I can kind of get rid of it on its own. I just wanted to let you guys know that.
So there you go, guys. Transparency. We're you know, telling you like it is. I want to let you guys know, because we know we really appreciate your support and love that you give us and do for us. So we just want to, you know, continue letting you in on, you know, our family going on, things that are just happening.
Right. And I don't want you to feel bad in the comment section and say, oh my gosh, you know, we shouldn't have said you're pregnant or whatever. It's okay. It's absolutely okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Nothing. I saw lots of comments. I wasn't like offended or anything. I'm just like, oh, they just really want me to be pregnant. But you know, I hate to say it, I am not. I'm just really, really bloated. And since I found out and I started taking those herbal medicines, whatever, and also just being very health conscious on what I'm eating and what I'm putting on my body, honestly, the bloating has just gone. I mean, I did that WAP challenge.
It's doing really nice. I think you guys saw that.
WAP challenge, you saw my belly. It literally good. And let me tell you this, I went to bed one night and I just like I was hearing some commotions in there, and some things, you know, some bubbles and some airs or whatever. Not the other one, not the bad one, but just like, you know, like how when you feel bloated and your body's kind of like getting rid of it, that feeling. And you know, I woke up, you know, the next few days, and it's been going down since then. And now I barely have I don't even have like a bloated belly. Like my belly.
You don't have to show them it.
I'm not gonna show them.
Take your word for it. Her belly's nice.
My belly's nice now. So
I mean,
it's
she's
good.
always nice. I mean, even with the bloating, it's cute. It's no big deal.
Thank you, babe.
Like, it's fine. Like, it's just. you have to understand, like, it's all about, when you get married, it's unconditional. Like, it's just always, like, it's fine. Because, you know, God knows my body's not perfect, so, you know, and I know Ruth loves me, so. That's it, guys.
I love you, babe. Thanks for saying that.
I love you. All right, guys, so thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
And we'll be along with more fun videos. Probably see another prank, probably see another reaction or whatever it is. Or
let us know in the comments down below.
See what's going to happen later in the future.
Before we go, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you've had your gallbladder removed, or if you also had gallstones in the past and what you did, or if you have any stories you want to share. Definitely let me know, because I'm going to be reading a lot of those. Even if you have, like, you know, this worked for me, or this and this happened, let me know in the comments, because I'm going to be looking at all of those. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye.
Ciao.